Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Vanessa, and if you're new here, I make lots of bookish and writing related content. So if that's something you're into, stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now today's video is a little bit different and special since today I am posting on an off week. If you've been on my channel before, then you probably already know that I started going to a every other Thursday posting schedule. So this is not my normal posting week. I do have a video coming out next Thursday, so be sure to come back for that. But I was tagged to do the Nanowrimo Survival Kit Tag, so I wanted to do that and get that up to you guys. So this tag was created by writer Holly Davis, which I will leave her video linked in the description below. I was tagged by author Brittany Wang, and I will leave her video down below as well for you guys to check out. So yeah, this is my Nanowrimo Survival Kit. Jumping into the tag, the first question on this list is, what are you working on for Nanowrimo this year? So for Nanowrimo this year, I'm working on a YA paranormal serial called The As A Witches, and I go more into that project and my serial in next week's video when I talk about my outlining process. So again, come back next week to check that video out. And for those of you who don't know, a serial, or what's called an episodic fiction, is basically kind of like a TV show but in book format. So it's shorter works, kind of like novella length works, and each episode in the serial makes up a season. So for my project, I have 4 episodes in season 1, and that's what I'm going to be working on in NaNoWriMo. I'm hoping to get the first draft of all 4 episodes done. Each episode will be between 20 to 25,000 words. It's going to be a lot, so if I do all 4 episodes, it'll end up being around 80 to 100,000 words. So more than the NaNoWriMo goal, but hopefully I can get it done. We'll see. If I only make it to 50,000, I will still call that a win, and still great with me. That's a couple episodes done anyway. Question number 2 is, what apps do you use to write and stay motivated? So the apps I use, the first and main and most important app is Scrivener. I use Scrivener for everything when it comes to writing. I use it to brainstorm, jot down notes, research, outline, draft, edit, everything. So it's my all-in-one app for writing. So definitely have to have Scrivener. And Scrivener has so many amazing features, some of which I didn't even know about until very recently. So the more and more I learn about Scrivener, the more I absolutely love it. Another one is Pacemaker, which Pacemaker is used to help you keep track of your word count and make sure you're hitting your targets and are on schedule. So I have, so I use that as well, which again I didn't even know until recently. But Scrivener also has a feature where you can keep track of your word count and your session, how many words you wrote each session, and your overall total goal, word count goal. So that was another feature that I learned, so I might be trying that on Scrivener as well. But yeah, I use Pacemaker. Another app I use is called Focus To Do, and I will use this one mainly just to get started on a project. The hardest part for me is to actually get started on writing. Like, once I start and get into the story, I will write for a really long time before I need a break. But it's the getting started that's the hardest part for me. So I use an app called Focus To Do, um, just to help me jump in and get started. And that app, that one uses the Pomodoro technique where, and you can change the timelines if you want, but it's basically set up to give you 25 minutes of focus time and then a 5-minute break. Like I said, you can change the timeline so you can do 30 minutes and 10-minute break, or 40 minutes, and however much time you want to do. So that's what I use just to get started. And usually I don't even take a break when the break time hits. I just keep going because, like I said, once I start, I will go for a long time. So that's another app I use. I also like Pinterest boards. I like creating boards for my story and looking at different images and the characters and picture settings that will help spark ideas for my story. So Pinterest boards are great for getting inspiration and more ideas for your story. And then the last thing I use, this is not an app, but the writing community really helps keep me motivated as well. So doing writing sprints with others, or like just talking about our projects together, that will motivate me to keep going and want to keep writing. Question number 3 is, where do you like to write and what's your favorite writing spot? And the only place I write is at my desk in my room. I don't have a laptop. I only have a desktop, so not a lot of options with moving around. I used to have a laptop, and then I accidentally killed it when my juice got spilled onto it. So I'm pretty much just at my desk in my room. It's my only writing spot right now. Question number 4 is, what are your writing space must-haves? So for this, I don't have too many must-haves. I am pretty simplistic. There's only one thing that I really must have while I'm writing. Everything else is more of a nice to have, but I don't need them to write. So I'll share with you my nice to haves as well. But my only must have really is my Scrivener app. So like I said, I do everything on Scrivener. I have all my notes, my brainstorm, my outlines, my draft, everything that I do it on Scrivener. And so Scrivener is basically my only must have when I'm writing. As far as nice to have while I'm writing, I do sometimes like to have a scented candle and instrumental music as well. I actually never used to write with music until last year, I think. And so I started listening to instrumental music last year. I cannot listen to music with lyrics while I'm writing because I will just be singing and focusing on the song and not actually writing. So I can't do that. For those of you who can, more power to you. That's awesome. I can't do it. So instrumental music with no words, no lyrics, that's what I need if I'm gonna do any type of music at all. And I found the channel, I think it's called Ambient Music or Ambient Sounds. I'll leave the channel in the description below. But they have all kinds of instrumental music based off different movies like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean, and so many others. So I like going to that channel and just finding a video there and putting it on and listening to that. Question number 5 is, what is your favorite drinks and snacks to have while writing? And for me, I don't really have much drinks or snacks while writing, especially not drinks. Not after what happened with my computer, my laptop. I try not to have any drinks by my computer now. But Otter Pops, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I talked about this a few weeks ago. One of my favorite snacks to have while working are Otter Pops. I love them. They're addicting. I will have like 10 at once. And yes, I love Otter Pops. Also, I'm a sweet person, so I love ice cream, especially in the evenings. I will usually have ice cream in the evenings. So yeah, that's another one of my favorite snacks. Question number 6 is, what are your favorite writing distractions? And my favorite writing distractions are probably Netflix for sure. Another one, YouTube videos. So Netflix, YouTube videos, and I'd also say research, just do an endless amount of research. Question number 7 is, what's your favorite way to get back on track? And for this, I'm going to say, the writing community, doing writing sprints with others. Again, that always motivates me to get back to my story and get back on track. And then also just thinking about a scene that I really want to write and get to. And the last question, question number 8, is, what are your writing rewards and milestones? Some small everyday rewards would be like time on Netflix or YouTube or watching a show. So I will try not to get onto YouTube or Netflix or anything like that until I've done my writing for the day. And so those are kind of like my rewards. Also have stickers in my planner. I use a digital planner called Artful Agenda, and there's stickers in there. So there's a star sticker, and for every 500 words that I write, I give myself another star sticker. And then for some of the other more bigger rewards would be like dinner out somewhere at a nice restaurant somewhere, or book haul, get several new books. Or another kind of big reward that I want to give myself probably at the end of Nano is get my hair done at the salon, and I want to get pink streaks in my hair. In my story in the As a Witches, my main character Becca, she has blue streaks in her hair, but of course my favorite color is pink, so I want to do pink streaks. So I think that'll be like at the very end of Nano if I complete my goal. And my milestones, like I said, I want to write the first draft of each episode in my serial project. So there are 4 episodes, so my milestones are at the end of each episode 1, 2, 3, and 4. But yeah, those are my rewards and milestones. So that's it for this video, you guys. That is my Nanowrimo Survival Kit. If you are doing NaNoWriMo this year, let me know what's in your survival kit. And if you have a YouTube channel and you want to do this tag, please do this tag and let me know. If you're waiting to be tagged, I officially tag you. So tag your it. Do this video. Let me know in the comments below. I would love to watch them and see what's in your survival kit. So that's it for today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I post new videos every other Thursday, which, like I said in the beginning, this was kind of a special additional video this week. So I will be back next Thursday with another video. That will be my how I outlined my cereal project. So be sure to come back and check that out. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!